Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another glorious game within the Dreamleague Season 11. I am your play-by-play caster, Party PD, here with you on an unofficial cast of Chaos Esports versus Red de Picole. Don't know if that's actually how you say it, but that's how I read it. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to game numero dos of this wonderful upper bracket finale. Basically, whoever wins this series will move on into the actual major itself, and we will see them perform at Stockholm, in Stockholm, and at Stockholm, everything involving the word Stockholm. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2. Let's get this underway. Sven will go ahead and be the first ban. It looks like actually all the bans are the exact same bans from the last game, but I will still explain these in very good detail, as some people might be wondering why these heroes are being banned out. So the first things first, Sven is banned out. That's huge, because Sven is the biggest position 4 player right now, which is weird. Did you hear a scream? Yeah, it came from the chat thing, I think. It was the ow. The Sven is going to be the first ban out in this series. Very standard ban right now. He's being played as a very weird and unforsakable position 4, but the big thing is the damage soak shield from Sven makes him a wonderful position 4. Plus, he has some great position 4 talents. Following that will be the Lich, which is one of the stronger position 5s in this patch, with the quote-unquote fear is very strong here. And then following that will be the Elder Titan, which a lot of people have found out has become quite a big hero that can be a 4 or a weird 3.5. Then the Shadow Shaman will be banned out once more, which is a very great teamfight setup hero, so that's not very surprising that that ban has been out there as well. He has great push potential, Hex can't be dispelled, his damage comes from his Q, and he has wards, so that's the really big thing here with that wards. Another big ban here is an Undying. A lot of people do not like that Undying. A lot of people do not like Tombstone. That's a great way to disengage team fights. And this is definitely something in a different scenario with that. The Brewmaster also being banned out. I'm pretty sure Chaos actually do play a mean Brewmaster now that I think about it, because I've seen it. But on top of that, Brewmaster is another one of those strategic bans right now. But anyway, with that being said, let's go to the first pick. It will be King Owl back on that Earth Spirit once more. They saw it open in the pool and they wanted it again, so they're going to take it again. Centaur War Runner will be picked up though, so Nature's Prophet might not be the pickup here, which explains why it has not yet been picked up. Nature's Prophet, you know, even though he's great damage and everything like that, he kind of suffers when he tries to fight a Centaur in lane. So I'm not too surprised about that one. The Rubik first pick series in the first set is very strange. Maybe they wanted to play their own version of Earth Spirit, but you don't get the remnants, so it's a little strange for the Rubik pickup, basically. And then the Lifestealer, which is new. Usually do not see this Lifestealer picked up. When I see Lifestealers, usually they're the extremely situational pickup, so this might be a bait stealer in the sense that they really want to bait out a specific set of picks so they can pick a different hero. This could also be a very different draft. The Slardar, or the Sladar, it's the other way to say it, is going to be the first pickup in the second phase. But let's talk about those bans here. So, first ban out on the side of Chaos, they banned that Terrorblade almost immediately. HFN plays it almost all the time. Maybe somebody in Rio, oh, that's Ray Depo. Wow, they changed it. So it was D and not Do. Well, maybe Picole usually have a Terrorblade pool here, so they ban out the Terrorblade. The Timbersaw will be a great response ban, on top of the fact that Chaos do also play a mean Timbersaw on top of that. So it does get rid of the chance that the Centaur is going to have a harder time in lane, so that's a lot easier for them to deal with. And the Slardar being a strength hero as well, which is another one of the quote-unquote common off lanes as you like to see in the old patch. Because I should know, I used to play Slardar in the old patch. I did forget to mention the Razor was banned out from Chaos Esports. From what I understand, actually, there is somebody on Picole that does play a mean Razor. But the big thing is that they will still respect ban that Visage Weehaw. We are not going to see a Weehaw Visage for a while, unfortunately. A lot of people are doing that respect ban in the Phase 2 for Weehaw's Visage. But following that, though, we are going back into the Slardar pickup. So the big thing about Slardar is that his armor degen is actually probably one of the best things for his toolkit. And all of his stuff is physical. The bash is actually really, really good now. I thought it was bad at first, but then I realized the absolute destroying roaming and ganking potential of this hero and how crazy it actually is. So I'm not too surprised about this Slardar pickup here. It doesn't reveal anything about the draft almost immediately. The Winter Wyvern, however, has been picked up, which if Rio de Picole picks anything that involves a Winter Wyvern counteractive teamfight hero, then they can't really run another melee in this scenario. It also could have been a denial pick, but I'll keep that thought about the denial pick in my head at the moment because it might not be the case, but you never know. It could be the case. All right, well there's your Winter Wyvern ultimate hero, basically. The Arc Warden has been picked up in response up to this Winter Wyvern, so now the thing that I thought was going to be picked probably won't be picked here. But I was still somewhat excited to possibly see the chance of said hero coming out. But it will not.
10 seconds remaining.
Clearly. Maybe. You never know.
5 seconds remaining.
You never know. Well, I was suspecting a Meepo. Let's put it that way. I was expecting a Meepo to come out and just have him be ready. But looks like that's not the case. They're gonna let this one slide. Yeah, so no Meepo coming out. They couldn't run a Meepo. I don't think they would. So they'll have to let it go. They're gonna pick up the Tavo. Oh wait, no. Then, yeah, no. This is Tavo Dankseer. So I'm not too surprised about the Dankseer. Actually, he's really good in this scenario. Actually, he's got some great damage. He's got some great roaming capability, and he'll follow up with everything else on top of the great damage that he could look for here. So I'm ready for this Darkseer to perform, actually, because the big thing about a Darkseer is that he can deny the lane quite easily just by playing as if he's like an axe. So we're going to see this Darkseer roaming around quite often throughout the game here, most likely doing the very axe-like thing, like just denying the creep wave in the top lane just by existing. His pure existence will make it to where the game is about 1.5 million times harder. So I'm not really surprised about that pickup. I think it's a great one, actually, but with that being said, you know, we still want to see other things going out there to maybe counter out this Darkseer. It's a great counter team fight to this Arc Warden, but I haven't seen these guys before, so I can't say that Arc Warden is a crazy hero for Rio de Picole, but I do want to see some good damage coming off of return here. Looks like they're waiting on their last ban, which will be mid. They're going to ban out that Alchemist again because they don't want to deal with it, but I don't think it's going to be a Weehaw Alchemist this game. I'm just going to save my thoughts for later, though. It's definitely not a Meepo. 100% not a Meepo, guys, but I definitely think there's something else that's going to be coming that's not a Meepo, but it might be the Weehaw Invoker, perhaps. But Wee Invoker is still a little bit weak to the roaming rotations of Slardar, but the big problem, they also have the Lifestealer, so they can't have too much great farm on top of that. But the Sunstrike plus the Winter Wyvern ult is still a big thing that people will have to look out for. So that might be where everything is going to go here. But you never know. You never know. We're going to see that Dankseer. It is Dankseer. That's literally, it's not Darkseer. I don't know why that R is there, guys. It's Dankseer. Alright? It's Dankseer.
10 seconds remaining.
You know, I don't know who wrote that R there. That's not supposed to be there.
5 seconds remaining.
Anyway, I think we would see the Invoker. I'm not 100% sure, though. There would have to be a great amount of ward vision and a real good reason to find a way to kill this Arc Warden. I haven't seen a lot of great Weehaw mid-heroes in a while, other than the Alchemist and the Meepo, so... Oh. Okay. It's Weehaw Tiny. Maybe. Maybe it's mid-Lifestealer? Maybe it's Core Winter Wyvern. It's... Maybe it's a Core Winter Wyvern. Maybe it's a Core Winter Wyvern, a 5 ES and a 4 Tiny. That is something that's definitely not gonna happen, though. That's just in my dreams. Nobody... Actually, no. Maybe a Midwinter Wyvern isn't that bad. Because going Aghanim Scepter, you'd have the great amount of burn damage for Centaur and Slardar, who goes based HP, plus the Winter Wyvern Ultimate's great against Dark Warden. It could be a thing, but I really don't think Weeha's going to run this. But the last time I saw Weeha do something that nobody expected, even Red Eye was surprised at the mid Jakiro in 3 TIs ago, when there was still the old DC team with that mid Jakiro. So there's always these surprise heroes that could come out from Weeha here. And we just don't know exactly what's going to be coming out of this scenario here. But I really would like to see it. You never know, man. You never know. Crap, I loaded WoW on accident. I meant to check something, but basically it still confirms my suspicions. Alright, so it's a mid Kunkka. Alright, no, so it's not mid. It's not a mid Winter Wyvern. That's for sure, guys. We got that one confirmed. 100%. It is not mid Wyvern. It is mid Tiny. We're good. We're good. Might be a little bit hard to run against that Arc Warden, but... Or no, it's actually mid Kunkka. It's a mid Kunkka, actually, versus the, it's a safe lane. Alright, well, I'm okay with this now. I'm definitely okay with this. No memes. Yeah, no memes. We're not gonna see the mid-Winter Wyvern unless they're thinking about it, but I really don't think it'll be the case here. Wow, a no Rubic Arcana. Interesting. Maybe because it's the cape. A lot of people do have some capes that are really good on their Rubics that they just don't want to get rid of. And that's one of them in this scenario. Well, I think the big thing here is that we need Weeha to be able to get rid of the Arc Warden come the mid to late game. There is great counter team fight with the Winter Wyvern Ultimate, but they need to have some great initiation as well. The Earth Spirit and Tavo could be getting that off pretty easily with Blink Daggers, Rolling Boulder, Rolling Boulder, and then Life Stealer Infest Bombs. So there's still a lot of things here. In fact, there's great Blink counter initiation, but the hard carry potential is not that great. There's no agility-based damage hero in this game, but an Arc Warden obviously is the other way around. So the safe lane is a strength hero, and the safe lane for Arc Warden is agility hero. That doesn't really change much of the draft and much of the game, but I still think that this is a very good scenario for both teams. This might actually be a very even game. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2 of KO. Whoa, what am I doing over here? Let's get all that out of the way. So, welcome to game number 2 of Chaos versus... oh my god. Picole! Because they changed it, so I don't have it written down as the same thing anymore. Let's get rid of that camera box. There's the... Kingo. Please don't. You know that Tavo doesn't... Tavo! Oh my gosh, he bought more! Oh wait, no! I think I know what it is, actually. They don't run out in pro games. So they could just keep on placing these. That's it. That has to be it. They don't expend in a pro series. So he still has 1 million of the frickin' balloons. Eco. Ico. Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk about who's playing what. Kingo will be the Earth Spirit once more on the side of the Radiant. For Chaos, Tavo will be the Dank Seer. Life Stealer played by HFN. Tiny by Weeha in the mid. And Winter Wyvern going to be played by Misery. Meanwhile, on the side of the Dire, we will have Picole once more. On the side of the Dire, we'll have Constable will be the Arc Warden. Kunkka will be Lenaro. Rubik will be Thorloker. We'll have Heiko as the Slardar. And the Centaur Warrunner will be Bardenix. But, you know, I'll name it something else. Looks like the runes will be a 2-2 even trade. There is no contest and no fighting. Are you ready to rubble? And then a big laugh. Basically what just happened there. So, guys, let me know if the stream does look better with the V-Sync, but I also still need to switch it back to 60 FPS, so we'll fix that as well. But let me know if the V-Sync does manage to change anything in this stream, because I thought V-Sync was enabled this whole time. Not gonna lie. Tavo already up in the top lane, gonna look like he's in a bit of danger. The lift into the level 1 stun's gonna be there. The roll's gonna save him for the time being, but will it save him permanently? Lurker is keeping on those right clicks. Tavo does not want to walk into that spirit, but that circle range for that spirit is pretty huge at level 1, and not to mention, it deals some insane damage at 1. It's 80, isn't it? Oh, it's 100 now. Dang. It was 80 last time I looked at it. Courier sitting in the mid here, just waiting to give that sentry ward up. Weehaw's like, hey, whoa, what are you doing there, bud?
Yes.
What are you doing there? What are you doing there, bud? Oh, please, Tavo. Tavo. Gosh, that's another one of the laughs that are really bad. I do like this Kunkka set, actually, but I don't like the way how this Kunkka is playing. There is going to be a good old Q going out there. It will slow down Weehaw in this mid, but, you know, they're going to keep this famine war going. Tavo is trying his best to stoke these creep waves. And he's doing that exactly. He's got 2 creeps with the orbs on him. Tavo's clarity is going to be broken. And Tavo also will likely be broken here as he goes into the tree line to try and escape. But he's not really escaping, actually. He's just making sure that that burn creep is clicking on. He doesn't even care if it's a deny. He just understands that this is going to happen. Yeah, the space is being created. This Arc Warden is going to have a hard time, but Tavo will indefinitely go down. Actually, it was split, so no genuine first blood drawn, but, you know, it still happened. First blood does get drawn. It gets 276 gold to both heroes, so it was still like a 400 gold pickup there. Right? Yes, that's what I thought. And he lost 75 unreliable.
Your name offends me.
That's pretty good. I like that. I like that one. Your name offends me. Oh, that's great. Great. Well, it's a very different game compared to game number 1. Very relaxed, nothing crazy going on quite yet. You know, I definitely thought I disabled the pedals. It might actually just be this map. Back in the mid, Weehaw, there is a toss back onto the back creep, but Lunario is not going to be targeted by that cannon. By the tower. Which is basically a cannon, let's be honest. Level 1, it does some great damage. TP rotation being expended into the mid. They want that Kunkka. The TP goes out. They're going to go on Lunario. They're looking for the Torrent. The Torrent goes out. There's no stun available, however, though he will be able to escape for the time being. Used up all of his stuff, and obviously Winter Wyvern does not have 6 yet. The Bash goes out on HFN in the bot lane here. And now the Rubik is here. The Lift is going to be there as well. No Fade Bolt just yet. Rage will be specced up, though, and he's going to slow up Heiko. He will land the stun still. HFN might be in trouble. This is probably the first genuine blood. Is he going to find the last right click, though? He tangos. He's not going to find it, though. 400 gold out of that lifestealer. That is the Radiance. Roll goes out on top, though. They're looking for Constable. Now they know that there's one less hero in that lane. But now, Kingo might be in more trouble. In fact, he will go down instead. Maybe Tavo? Don't quite know just yet here. That return is going to work. 18% additional attack damage. Oh, they will have to let that go there. There will be a haste rune picked up by Misery. In fact, they could re-engage on Thorlicker here, but gonna have to let that go here. Or are they? No, they're not. I do like the Slard. I like that Slardar can get bashed now. It's really nice. Oh, my bad. We do see them kill him off at the end there at the top. Sorry, I was paying attention to bottom. I thought there was gonna be a kill there, and there wasn't. So now I'm just dumb. Now I'm just dumb. Pretty much it. Imagine if I hired an observer for this. That'd be weird. Would I hire an observer for a casual cast? HFN trying to click away down on Heiko in the bot here. There is already Arcane Boots on this Rubik, however. He is doing pretty dang good in the money department. Although he might have just bought boots and bought literally nothing else. Lift is going to be out onto HFN. Misery is slowing down Thorlurker as much as possible, but they're going to go ahead and change who they're going to target, and Rubik is going to grab that rune instead. They will actually get a 3-1, so Chaos not going to benefit from the runes this game, but, you know, they don't have an Alchemist, so it's not the end of the world here. Kingo, however, is getting chased out here. He does not want to use the Shrine. He rolls out, and he will be able to roll out pretty darn far. Back in bottom, though, Heiko going to be in a bit of trouble, though. The burn damage is not going to be there. It's just not quite enough at level 1, so they're going to have to let that go. Back up in top, Tavo going to be in a bit of trouble as well. He's going to go and try and get out of there with a good old jump. Good old jump at the surge. They'll let that one go. Now it's going to be Tiny and Weehaw. They're going to go ahead and shrine up in the mid here and maybe rotate onto Lunario, who has already got one bracer and his boots underway. Tavo back in a bad situation once more. He is going to go down indefinitely here. He goes down to Barden. Goes on to Barden instead of going down to their hard carry. I don't think that would have changed it at the end of the day, however. It looks like Heiko really wants to get that bash off. We'll find that bash. Is that still level 1? The level 2 bash, but I guess since it's physical and this is a strength hero, the damage is not as visible. Not to mention, he actually has 4 armor plus a shield, so he's going to go for a Midas and hop that pretty darn quickly. HFN knows exactly what to do in these scenarios, especially since he's top of the net worth, top of the CS at 37 and 9 to the opposing safe lane, who is actually only 26 and 5. Following that in our mid lane, however, we are basically evened up here at 31 and 14 to 31 and 7. Great denies coming out from both of these heroes. Quelling Blades on both, I assume? Yeah, of course. If we look at our safe lane, though, or our off lane, though, we do see that the Slardar is 18 and 3. And as always, you know, this is the big thing about Darkseer. Tavo sitting at 33 and 1 with little contest, but 2 deaths. And 1 kill, though. But 2 deaths. I want to point that out. He's got 2 deaths. He didn't have the gold Seer Orb yesterday, so this must be a new thing here. No, okay. Maybe Tavo was not the Darkseer yesterday. Or no, that was Infamous. So yeah, no, I did not actually get the catch on that one. So we're letting this game pretty weird so far. It's 1 and 4. Rubik gonna go ahead and pull the bot lane here if he can find the pull, and he will find it indeed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like the game is pretty calm at the moment here. Not really too much crazy stuff going on just yet. No big deaths, no big kills. Now, I say that, though, they're looking for Constable. Again, Constable is level 6, though. They find the stun on the Winter Wyvern. He's going down pretty darn quick here. Misery goes down to a Fade Bolt. It's actually a 5-man TP rotation top. 4-man TP rotation top. Tavo is going to be able to get out of here. Kingo might not be in the same scenario. He has roll. He rolls on out of there, and he does indeed. He gets out of there, but he's got a couple spirits on him. He might be slowed up quite a bit. No, he doesn't, actually. Those are just the mud golems. They will be just able to escape for the time being, but Heiko is there waiting for Kingaroo. He's got roll available in 1. He's got it now, but they missed it, and they land the stun, and Boulder Smash is not going to save him. Rolling Boulder is not going to save him today, and Boulder Smash wasn't going to do it either. I'm going to have to let this one go. They're looking for another kill on Tavo here. He's got a haste rune. That's the big reason why they're looking for this kill. There is Smash available. They will find the Slithering Crush, but Tavo is going down, lifted, brought down into the ground. There is Kingo back in the lane, but now it's level 6. Pyko is going to be able to just drop everything he can down onto these heroes with that armor degen. Weehaw also in a very same scenario down in bot here. He has to mango in order to get out of here to get to that bot shrine. Lunario, he's got 1 second left if he can land a lucky torrent. He is not going to find the torrent, and the shrine is not available, so they will have to disengage after that. Very close. This is a very different game for Chaos. They seem to be struggling a little bit more than they did in the previous, as their mid lane is not really performing as much as they did last. But have faith. Have faith. Every team will be able to find a comeback no matter what the scenario is. We saw Chaos even have a bad game yesterday and still was able to recover directly afterwards, but that was HFN Terrorblade. This is HFN Lifestealer. New game. It's a new game. It's a new day. But the Global Haze coming out as well. He's going to be able to finish up his boots with the chainmail at 550. Back up in the top lane, though, we are going to see a good potential engagement on Thorlurker. It looks like he's going down here to the Darkseer Orb ever so slowly. And he's also got, you know, clones of Darkseer. Misery, however, does fall down in the meantime. But they managed to kill Lunario, which I think is a pretty great trade. So they get 2 for 1 on this scenario with the trade of Misery. That's definitely not bad, and they add some extra aggro onto this top lane for this Arc Warden, but He's got spirits up the wazoo in this lane, not to mention there's Tavo coming in. He's got a roll. They're looking for that rune. They want it bad. They do end up getting it, but at what cost? The rest of the team is here. The stun's available from Barton. He drops it. He gets both of them, but Weehaw coming in here. He has level 3 Avalanche. Will he be able to get the jump onto Barton? He tosses the one hero back. He is going to find a double edge going out there. No toss available, obviously, because he tossed him back. Now they're looking for the kill on Thorlicker. The X-Mark's going to be there, as well as the Spirit, but they are going to find the kill. The lift and the stun is going to follow. Weehaw in a bit of trouble. The toss, though, is going to bring him into Kingo, who's also very low, but they're trying to find that kill on Lunario. The bottle's going to be crowed out there. They're not going to do much off of that. Constable, though, he's in a really weird spot. Weehaw's coming in here. He's got the stun. He's going to lift him up. They get the kill. Constable's dead. They're looking for another, though. Lunario's going to try and get the X-Mark. There is going to Spirit go out. There goes the boat as well. They're dropping it down. That's one dead Weehaw. But they managed to get 3 off of that trade. They traded Weehaw alone. Let's see the fight recap, and it looks like they still benefit from just a slight little bit. But they still benefit. At the same time, HFN was still free farming the bot lane, completely uncontested and completely unbewildered to the rest of the team. So there's the big thing, you know. There's the big recovery here. Let's look at the top of the net worth, which is HFN, actually at the top of the net worth, involved in no kills, died once, has the most CS, and is at 5.3k at the moment, and he is doing pretty darn well. And they find more kills on Constable as well as Barden in the top lane in the meantime. Now they rotate 2 down in the bot, though. They really want this lifestealer. They understand he's been farming pretty darn well. He doesn't have Infest now, though. Heiko, with no ability to stun quite yet. He has it at 1 more second, but it will be a TP out from HFN. They do see him. No lift available. Infest is available, but they're not going to do much. They will get the top tower in the meantime. They don't lose the lifestealer. They don't lose their core. They keep everything, and they lost their core twice. This is the big recovery that they're looking for. It is 5.9 out on this lifestealer, who is running a really great game already. HFN doing fantastic rotations, going out from the top. A smoke's going to be there. Kingo rolls out. There's a counter infest out on that Rubik, and they want that infest. They push him away, though. They're not going to get that infest out. Now there is Tiny coming in here. They find the infest on Thorlicker. They steal toss. He's going to toss him into the air. He tosses them back into the tower, right on top of Constable, but the tree goes out. It's not going to kill him off just yet. They do find the kill, though, anyway. The boat's going to go out there. Weehaw indefinitely going down here. The raindrop not going to save him. Centaur charge is going to go out. Tavo's going to be in a bit of trouble here. The stun goes out. The damage is all available from Constable, as well as Barden, Lunario as well. It is going to be a split to 174 for each, but now Lifestealer is coming in under the guise of an Invis rune. He wants to go for Constable here. He knows he's got no ultimate. He also doesn't even have magnetic field yet, so this is going to be a very easy kill if they give him the go about here. He is going to start walking away back to the tower. They're waiting for that boulder to come back in, but there's no way to stop that TP just quite yet. No basher, no nothing, so they're going to have to let that one go. But now we're looking at the top still. It is Lifestealer still at 6.1. Following that will be Weehaw. The mid-tiny basically tied up with the Kunkka running at 5,000. Now 5.2 is going to go for the Shadowblade. Kunkka probably going to go for the same thing. Eventually here's actually going to go for the Armlet of Mordigian, so Misery going to disengage from bot. He doesn't want to get caught out by the Slardar, who actually does not have bash yet. That's her Wyvern. Misery. He disengages. Oh, he barely misses the stun, and they do manage to steal one to Wyvern's best, one of the best spells. Arctic Burn will be stolen up for the Rubik. In fact, it's actually super good for the Rubik. Constable will get the kill, however, and they will have to push this bot tower. This will not be the standard Midas build. We're going to see a very sustained build for this Arc Warden. Nope, there's the Midas. I lied. I thought he was going Necro. Well, actually, it looks like he has the Necro in the Courier, being brought down to the tower. So they will get the Tier 1 tower, but at what cost? They've already lost their own Tier 1, and Tier 2 is the last one available for them. So the game is pretty weird so far, 9 and 13, but, you know, Chaos is making the right kills in order to advance this game.
Middle tower is under attack.
I don't know what oh, my bad. Where was that? Weehaw, you just annihilated a man. They do manage to find the kill on Weehaw. They do get the Corrosive Haze. Why is it called Corrosive Haze? I like the name it had before. Everybody liked the name it had before. Courier flies right over Picole's 2 hard damaging heroes. X-Mark goes out on Kingo. He has Roll and Silence available. He is still going to get caught out. He still has Roll. He's going to be lifted up, though. Is he going to be able to find the Roll? He won't. Irma stunned out, but they are going to aggress mid in the meantime. HFN is going to go for the S and Y now that he's got his Armlet of Mordigian as well as his Midas up and running. He wants to kill that illusion before he gets caught out, and he's just going to disengage as soon as possible. They still managed to get the pop on him, but the Midas doesn't really matter. Just came off a cooldown. He's going to clean up. Now we're going to have Tavo waiting in the top lane for the rune. He is going to run across the Kunkka. So he's just going to have to leave that one be. The armlet is going to be picked up. They're making a fight for the rune in the bot lane. HFN with Rage is going to go out there. Thorlicker picking it up as well. He is actually... Yeah, he's just going to disengage from that. No, they are going to activate drums, though, out onto Haika, but they're not going to find much off of that. They are going to find Misery losing about a large portion of his HP. Thorlicker is going to be popping his Rage, though. Rage available for HFN as well. He's going to pop at the Centaur charge. He's going to get everyone but Haiko out of there. And now there's going to be TP rotations going back to top. They just cannot be risking these heroes that early, especially with no Midas available on this Arc Warden. Back in the mid, though, it is going to be 4-man in the mid. They want to get this tower. It's the good tier 1 that gives them the most control in the game. The tier 1 literally gives them the best control they could ever ask for, as it basically gives them that much into the game here. Probably a little bit less than that, actually. Probably about that much. Toss is going to go out, but it's not going to happen. Lunario looking just for a cheeky cleave, and he will find it, but he still gets clipped. Cannot dodge that Winter Burn. Now it looks like they're trying to find a kill on the top lane, but Bartabix with no ultimate, no nothing, is going to be able to disengage. The Rubik goes down to Misery with the beautiful Winter Wyvern ult. The double damage activated on Weehaw. He's coming on in here. The boat lands on the air. There's nothing going on there. Now Kingo is going to drop the stun, but he's not going to get out just quite yet. He does have roll, but he's going to do it anyway. Oh, HFN coming in. He's still going to get bashed out by Haiko, but it's not going to change anything here. The clicks is going to be there. Torn goes out, but it's not going to find anybody. Magic Immune was still on. HFN going to disengage, and they're going to go ahead and get this tower. So this game is absolutely insane right now. We're running 8.6 now on this Lifestealer, who's getting that S and Y. The highest net worth core still is Costable, running at 6.3. The Midas is coming on through, but they got to be careful. That Lifestealer could one-shot that courier. They actually could one-shot that courier. I don't know if tips actually still work, so... Yeah, it looks like they're going to make that courier fly around. They don't want to get it the old-fashioned way. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong, because Costable went down to bottom. So now Misery is actually going to go down due to a warding attempt, but I think he still managed to get them down. Yeah, he did. No. Yeah, he did. In the mid. Like, isn't it? Yeah, it's right there in the middle. That's like way far away from that sentry. It ain't gonna get found. Ain't gonna get found today, ladies and gents. Looks like we're gonna see a soul ring is gonna be the next thing out from Misery. If smoke goes out, it's not gonna scout it, so they're gonna have to be extremely careful about this rotation plan here. Looks like the target of choice is Weehaw up in the top, who has a Shadow Blade. Or is it, though? Looks like the rotation's going all the way around here. I'm checking heroes for reveal, and it looks like there is no reveal. So, smoked up over on the top here. There is no ward to scout out the potential backstab rotation here. There's 4 mana in the mid. Tavo just trying to deal as much as he can here. He has the Crimson Guard up and running now, though. That'll save him quite a bit. Back in the bot, though, they have the double Necro down and ready. Well, now they have the double Necro. They're going to disengage from that. Lunario's going to go ahead and grab a part of the BKB and head on back into the lane. But it looks like this game is starting to slow down. It's gotten to the midway point where it's 14-15 at 18.5 minutes, with the net worth lead being in the favor of Chaos. At the start of the game, it looked like it might have been sloping down over to Picole, but looks like it is back in Chaos's favor. As well as the win probability above 75%, it is 83%. Weehaw found in the mid due to a sentry ward. They clean up the Observer. Easy hundo. Now Weehaw doesn't have Blink, but he is going to go for that next. The sentry being thrown down in the mid. Are they going to find Thorlicker as a response? And no, they won't. Lift is going to be there. Is that a level 2 lift? Yeah, it's a level 2 lift. I know my level 1s and level 2 lifts. I spent my fair time being a Rubik spammer. I still do it. And I can't complain. Now, it looks like Weehaw, Invis, on top of a Constable Illusion. They know that he's there, though, because of the, weird. They do make that pause up in the... Oh, that is a great freeze frame. No. That's pretty good. They do make that pause, and they thought maybe there was something wrong. But they do manage to get the bot tower in the meantime. Rotations, with the TP being expended, Constable up on the top. So they will go ahead and get this mid tower. Or will they? They do have Earth Spirit roaming in. They get the deny. Beautiful. Oh, Rubik has Orb, or Ion Shell. But it looks like they want this Roshan. There's nothing to scout out this Roshan attempt, so it's going to have to go. But it might sacrifice the tier 2 tower in the meantime. Yeah, they scan the Roshan. They're like, okay, well, it's happening, which means we should get this tower. And they will get this tower, actually. There's no real... Oh. No way. There's no way they can get this. It's at no HP. Misery caught in the back lines. They're not going to find him, though. The ultimate is available. He wants to get it off. He gets the ultimate off of the Rubik up on the hill. They find the kill on Misery. Lenario goes down. The Aegis is still up on Constable. He's stuck in the pit, though. Are they going to find one? They find Heiko. They get the Aegis as well. That's a ×4 down on Lenario. They want this kill on Constable, and they're going to get it. The roll goes in. The stun's there. The damage. It's all there. Kingaroo will get the kill. It's not Kingaroo, but you know what I mean. He gets the kill. That's a 3-man wipe in the Roshan pit. And all that for just, actually, they got basically almost the whole entire bot tower, and now they're going to claim the mid, which gives them the most amount of vision they'd ever want in this game. With that mid going down, you basically have this side controlled. That's like a really crappy straight line. That line controlled. You have that much control over the game right now. Now they're having a rotation coming into bot. There is no ward to scout that out. Rage and Courier. Expended, but
I almost feel bad.
I don't feel bad. Looks like the scan's gonna be there. They do find out that Tiny was right on top of them, so good on them for dropping the scan. That's the only way they'd be able to find them, because I don't think your name offends me. I love that. That's great, but let's look at some item development, as the game might be starting to slope down here with a 5k net worth lead over on the side of Chaos. We'll have Earth Spirit gonna go for that Spirit Vessel. I was gonna say Solar Crest. Then we're going to have a Yules out on the Darkseer next. Lifesteal, we're still working on the S and Y. Blink going to be next for the Tony. And Winter Wyvern still working on that Soul Ring. Meanwhile, on the side of the Dire, we'll have Constable trying to go for that. Looks like a BKB, maybe. Or Lightning, is it? It's Lightning. Kunkka's still working on his BKB. Rubik, I doubt, is going to get any items in the next, couple years. And then we'll have the Slardar. It's going to go BKB. He has his Blink Dagger now, finally. And the Centaur working on Blink Dagger, which is basically 50 gold away. Actually, it's just a wand slot away. He'll trade out the Stout Shield, most likely. But now, there's all these towers dead. Look at this domination that they get from just having that alone. This is how much map vision they get off of just killing the bot tower and that mid tower. They control that whole side of the Dire side, basically. So, not to mention they control the Dire triangle. Look at that triangle, dude. Look at that triangle farm right there, man. Look at that really crappily drawn triangle. It's like Winter Wyvern Arctic Burn is still the primary steal here. HFN is going to look for him, but Tholiker is walking out of there with his fancy walk animation while he's in that fly mode. Yeah, it will be a Vladimir's, actually. He skips the Blink Dagger and goes into Vlad's. I think a Vlad's is a good idea, but, I guess they looked at it and they said, there's a Blink on our Slardar. We don't really need a Blink quite yet. You might as well get a Vladimir's. So, the Vlad's not that bad, actually. It gives great armor to all nearby allies. Plus the 1.7 mana regen and the 15% bonus attack damage is pretty nice. Not to mention, the lifesteal. And there's a lot of good things that this lifesteal can do. Smoked up, though, they're looking for a counter engagement. They can't quite find a hero because Picole has also gone into the smoke. So they're looking for somebody. They're looking for anyone. They understand that the only person they could really find is probably going to be the Arc Warden down in the bot, as everybody is smoking, and it's just a big smoke party. It's just a big old smoke party. There's no second smoke available, so they are going to have to do this the old-fashioned way with Shadowblade. And they're just going to disengage, and Picole, it's going to be the same story. They might find the Arc Warden, though. Tavo down in the bot, and yeah, he sees that there were two heroes, so there was a smoke read coming out there, and Picole finds the same exact thing, a smoke read. Great fortification for the creeps. That will allow the creeps to deal some decent damage into the mid here. And now HFN... Thorliker is going to get out of there. They're finding a kill, though. They get to Winter Wyvern on the Kunkka. That's actually huge. The BKB is available. He has to use it to get out. There is no basher for HFN, but that's the next thing he's going to get. He needs that bash. There's a lot of sentries in this mid lane. Is that on the... No, that's not on the range. It would have got hit by the creeps along the way. Misery. Not going to find too much else there, actually. You're going to just disengage from that as well. The 90 GPM talent will be the pickup for Misery. Weehaw chillin', trying to figure out how and where they'll make this engagement here. The Kunkka illusion is going to slowly kill off the Necronomicon ranged unit here. Constable The second illusion is going to try and work on that as well. They're going to try and remove this possible illusion, but at the same time, Bardbix goes down. They're finding more team fights, though. Tavo is going to be healed up for the time being. Is it going to be enough, though, is the question. Weehaw, who am I going to hit? He finds Lenario. The roll's going to go out. Stun out on that one as well. Misery trying to live out here. Will get bashed, but that Crimson Guard is really going to work. He still goes down to Thorker, though, to a Fade Bolt. Now they're looking for more. Weehaw is going to have to disengage from that one. The roll's going to be out there, and that's going to be the sacrifice. King Owl will end up going down here. So they lose 2, they get 2, but it looks like the 2 that they traded are definitely the 2 that are worth. And yeah, you can see that it's only a 80 gold difference, but at the same time, 2 cores died for 2 supports. And now, oh my goodness, Weehaw coming in there with the last second on that TT. Gets another double kill, so that's 4 dead actually. Alright, well Tiny coming in there. Yeah, wow, that just happened. Where's my chat wheel for like that just happened? That just happened. Weehaw just shrekking him. Shrekking him. Centaur charge being expended for top. Does not want to die today. Man, Weehaw just wiped him clean. Let's look at our net worth chart, though, as we do see that it is now 11k in the favor of Chaos. This was a very different game now that it's a little bit deeper into the game. Yules is going to be there. That brings the Kunkka in the back lines. The BKB going to be expended. No basher for HFN. Kills the creep. I lied. He has a basher. He's looking for the kill. He finds the bash. He steals Winter Wyvern Q. That's not going to change anything, though. Weehaw kills off the Centaur in the back lines with the haste. Thorlicker trying to get out of there. Tavo can't quite find the... Oh, actually, he already used Vacuum. He must have missed it completely. X-Mark's going to be there. Weehaw not exactly scared. The Rage is going to be expended. They're going to clean up these Necron units and maybe get some damage on this tower, but they're going to disengage from that because HFN's a little bit low on armor. He's actually at 8 total armor, but it's not really that big of a problem here. BKB is going to be next up for this Slardar. Now it's Weehaw coming in here with the Infest. They do find the Infest kill. Are they going to get him? They do. They get the Slardar. The buyback's available. They have to buy back. The toss is going to be there. Rubik goes down as well. They find the X-Mark out on the Earth Spirit. He's going to be brought back in, into the fray, into the death, and into the die. He's going down here, but at the same time, the tower is being pushed in. They're cleaning it up, but they want to go for more. Picole, they see the Winter. They want the Winter, but they ain't getting no Winter. 3 more seconds left on that Blink Dagger, so there was no real way. They're going to have to let that one go. You rock indeed. Kunkka now is going to go for that AC. He has the chainmail. I thought it was the plate mail. Back up in top. They find the scan out on Barden. He has his ultimate in 1 second though. If he could just bait it out with the open wounds, that'd be great. There it is. Open wounds. He drops the stun. It's not going to happen. Centaur ult goes through. Might not actually be enough. HFN could keep up on him. There is not a blink available for this Centaur. The stun gets missed. Misery is looking for the jump here, but he's not going to find it. He's looking for it, though. He's got a gem now, by the way. He's looking. He's looking. Find the bash. He gets the first hit bash. Barden is going down. Ha ha. Man, what a god. What a god. Must have turned on the bash script at the last second there, huh? Woo. Yule's out on the Kunkka in the mid. Will disengage the X-Mark, but it's not really going to change much, though. A lot of sentries on the side of the Dire, but currently there's only one Dire Vision Ward, and it's in their own jungle. In the trifecta, the triangle of farm, as everyone likes to call it. Sec, I'll draw a nicer looking triangle. That's good enough. That sentry ward though, no, it doesn't look like it broke the camp, so. Anyway, it looks like a roll goes out into top. They're not going to find anything. They want to get some kills here, but looks like they're just trying to remove some necessary trees that might be causing some later vision problems, but you know, at the same time, they're probably going to be sacrificing this bot tower for some aggro in the elsewhere zones, and looks like that's exactly what's happening. They're going to let it go. Vision ward thrown on the low, actually that's a sentry. Thrown on the low ground. So that bot tower, it's probably going down. It's got a Necron on it, so Weehaw got to clean up the creeps immediately. There is an Infest. They find the Infest pop. They toss up the... Oh my gosh, the Kunkka. They do manage the BKB just in time. He heals up a little bit from having the good old Armlet of Merdigian on the Winter Wyvern ult. Goes on the back lines, though. Slardar looking to get... Is he going to bash him? He does not bash him. So So yeah, that means he actually has 3 available if he wants to. The roll's going to be there. It's not going to find anything. Now it's going to be Kingo stuck in the back line. Still managed to get a double magnetized. Bash, though, is going to be there. He's going to be stunned up as well. Barden misses the stun completely. No Blink Dagger available. No buyback either. He will be the first to fall on this side of Picole, but now they're cleaning up this top tower. They got the tower. They're going to disengage off of that and maybe clean up some shrines. Go for the Roshan. Or Winter Wyvern's going to TP bottom and then remove some... Oh, no, 10 seconds until Bounty Runes. That's why. A lot of X pings going out. They see the rotation of this man. They will go ahead and get the rune, but they also see the rotation. The scan goes out there, so they do not want to get that Bounty Rune, but they know that it's just Winter Wyvern, and they see the DD, and Misery's like, nah, dude. Not today. But, no, there is a today, and that's where you're going, Misery. Because Misery loves company, and here's your company, a boat! They do lose that gem, however, and that means that HFN is going to be in a bit of trouble here. He slows up, the rest of the team's TPing in, and by that I mean just the Earth Spirit. There's going to be double stun, though. There is no Shrine available. Kingo rolls out, but the X mark's there. He's going to be in more trouble than ever. He will still go down here. HFN, he pops the BKB. Not HFN does, Lenario does, but the bash goes out immediately. Tiny's here. He removes this Heiko. Oh, does he, though? The lift's going to be there. Tiny getting pretty low. Now the Shrine's up and running, but they popped it with nobody around him. Weehaw going to top off just as much as he can, but that HP is not going to be enough. Weehaw is going to get caught out. He will go down. That's a ×7. They're looking for some more, but Tavo, the highest HP hero, is trying to get out of here. Will the Lifestealer even make it is the question. The Armlet toggle is going to be there, and he's just going to be perfectly fine. He could have actually turned that around too, but does not want to risk it. So we are at 31 now. We're at 26 and 24 now with 3 heroes dead on the side of Chaos. And the only defense is Winter Wyvern in the mid, who does not get spotted by Heiko immediately, but the gem is out on that. Slardar, who gets ulted by the Centaur, basically. You don't know exactly what's happening. Looks like the BM tips are going to go out there, but that's... I don't see the BM here. My screen is so dirty on my watch now. Or on my, not on my watch, but if we look at the net worth now, we do see that still the Lifestealer running at 22-2 is going to go for the Abyssal Blade, no doubt. No, actually, he got an AC. He's got the Basher, and that's all he needs. Next, though, following in the net worth is their safe lane carry at 16-2. Is going to go for the Mjolnir now and still has the Mach 1 Necros. And then the Tiny, still dead, at 14-3 is going to go for the Silver's Edge. And then the Kunkka running at 12-4. Is going for the AC as well. Picks up an Arcane Rune. They do see the Roshan is up. They are smoked, but they want this now dead Rubik way more. And they get him. And that's a buyback from the Rubik.
What a surprise.
Yeah, I am surprised. I guess they know that they're going to do this Roshan. And they know pretty well, and I guess they understand that they're doing it, so they're going to let them go. Well, I mean, to be fair, they were smoked into it, and the Rubik bought back. I mean, he's got no gold. I guess he just bought back because he understood it was no gold. I guess I should have looked at how much gold he spent on his buyback when he did it, but no matter what, it looks like this Roshan is happening, and it's going down. It's Aegis and Cheese, both on HFN. Midas will be backpacked for the time being. They're looking for a counteractive kill here. Weehaw looking for Barden. But no Blink Dagger for Barden just yet, so he is just going to have to walk away the old-fashioned way. If he's even going to do that. His TP is up. Weehaw just gives up. I agree with that. No smoke going down in the bot here. It's just going to be a freedom walk. They do find the Kingo. No, Kingo is going to be perfectly fine here. The gem is still up and running on this Slardar. They do manage to get a good spell, steal the Ion Shell, but how long will that spell steal last as they vacuum Thorlicker in? He's dead. Tiny TP's in as well. They're looking for some sort of counter engagement here. Infest is available. He actually backpacked the Basher. I honestly would like sooner swap Treads out. They are just going to clean up this bot. They're going to clean up this shrine, pardon. And that's a dead shrine. They could just do that, you know. HFN, he's got Desolator. He's got a... Yeah, he's... I still don't understand having Armlet in the primary. But now they just want this mid. Lenaro is going to go ahead and Torrent up. He is not going to get the Yule's counteractive, so they are just going to keep on whacking this mid here. Lenario. No, it's going to be okay. We do have a 3-man availability here. Is that really in the... That is. Wow, that's insane. Look at that. Look at that attack speed. Pew, 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 pew. Good grief. No way to counter that. No way to counter that. Vision Ward thrown down. It actually just gives them pretty good clip vision of the two heroes here. Yules is going to be out on the Kunkka, but it's not quite enough. Centaur ult will be expended. They just want this tower. They want it bad. They're cleaning it up. They get the tower. Infest available if he needs to get out the old-fashioned way. They do have a level... Oh, no, that's a Spirit Vessel. Why does it look like it's so little? Weehaw is gonna try to stun up this mid as much as possible. Will be torrented up, but it's not really gonna change much here. The top tower does manage to go down. There's a lag spike coming in from the good old server. Good old server. Did I mention the server was good and old? Still, though, the big issue here is that the Arc Warden is starting to farm back up at 19-1. He's catching up some farm, boys. Got those boots of travel, and he's able to drop those Necros in and just start whacking. Basically, the amped Nature's Prophet. But now the Winter Wyvern's here. He will slow down Constable, but Constable's like, nah, dude. I want this hour. They will expend the fortification, so the creeps are going to be okay for the time being. The Necron units are dead. Oh, well, no, they're not. The range is still here. You will get that, though. Now, there's two cannons actually chasing. Well, that makes it a... Yeah, that's a cannon and a range creep. That's actually pretty bad. Winter Wyvern, the sole defender of this top lane and its eventual push. 2 cannons coming in, though. There's no real way to counter that. But now it looks like Weehaw is going to be the first to fall here. BKBs being expended. The TPs are being canceled. Because now they know that they're over there. So they're just going to walk down mid, maybe? Come on, let's do it, dude. They probably don't even have TPs. Let's look at this. Travels, TP, 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 TP. They have TP. Never mind. So now they're going to start hitting the top lane now. There is going to be 1 TP being expended as well as Constable's clone. Nope, just the Constable clone. They do need to hold a defensive here because they don't know that there's no buyback on Weehaw here. Creeps are being whacked in. The Lifestealer is coming back in, working on a Manta now. He could just, break the S and Y because, they don't stack. Now they do find a counter engagement. The stun goes out immediately, but it's not going to find anybody. I lied. It finds Kingo. That means there's no great support in this game. Rare Spirit is going to be able to buy back. The stun and silence will be there coming out from somebody there. They do manage to find the TP. Yep, they don't find the TP. The Centaur is out of there, but the Slardar will disengage. And they lose 1, but they force a buyback. Show me that fight. Oh, wait. They might lose 2. Tholiker in the middle here is going to be chased down by Tavo. He's just getting clicked on. He's got no blink. He's got no nothing. Who has the silence? The Bloodthorn. Okay. Bloodthorn on Arc Warden. The roll goes through, and Tholiker is going to go down here. Now they find the Constable illusion as well. So that's 1 dead illusion for some dead time. HFN, very cheeky TP down into the bot. They want Constable. They want him bad. They can't find him. They just saw the TP out as well. The big thing is they still have Aegis, but they can't really get the easy push out there with the fact that Constable is still up. They're going to have to keep on moving along here. They will prep the mid, and now there goes the Aegis. The armlet is being cycled back in here. The bash is available for the Slardar. Now the silence is there, but it was a little bit too early there, so no burn there. The X mark is going to be the counteractive play here. Rage is going to be specced up. They really want these barracks. They want them bad. We are trying to get in there to hit them, but not going to find them. Boat goes through. It's going to land on 1. HFN, no rage just yet. Infest is available. Constable finds off the first kill. Misery goes down. They're looking for more, though. It's just going to be a torrent on an illusion. Back up in the top, though. Weehaw trying to get out of there. He's stuck under the earth now. He's going to start tossing and start throwing. He's working on it. Sun goes out. They want to get this Slardar. That's the closest target they could find. They do manage to find Lunario, though, in the back lines with Kingo. With that Magnetize, they will manage to get 1 because of the Magnetize. They get 2. They get 3. They have the buyback coming out on Lunario. They need some damage going out here. Centaur ultimate is expended. Gem on the ground. HFN, they will get the barracks, but what are they going to do? They find the Yules out onto Tavo, but it's not going to change much. Constable is going to have to wait for a second here, but they are going to get these top racks. They get the mid racks. They get the top racks. They send out the Constable illusion. They're cleaning up the lane, but it's not going to change anything. There's creeps currently in the base. They are going to get this. The boat goes out, though. They do manage to get the infest to save him. Are they going to find this Kunkka? If they do, it's a dieback, and that'd be huge. He's going down. That's a dieback for the Kunkka. They're looking for another kill, though. They're going to get this Centaur. They got the AoE haste. They have the stun. It's not going to land, though. They toss Constable into the creeps, into everybody else. They're looking for more, though. They get the godlike killing spree. They're going for more, though. The buyback's available out on the Centaur. The courier does go down. Weehaw getting stunned up in the back lines. Drops his invis just in time. Still goes down, though. Bardabix eats a double edge to the face ×2 thanks to the old Lotus Orb. Clicking away, though. Heiko is going to be bashed up immediately by HFN. They find the kill. That's a dieback for him. They find the kill on Rubik. That's another dieback. They're looking for Constable. He's got attack speed. They're going to find it again. That's another dieback. An ultra kill. They're looking for the rampage. One more right click. It's a rampage for HFN. Ladies and gentlemen, they call the GG. And Chaos Gaming move into the major. What an exciting game. 40 and 28 at 40 minutes, 29k net worth lead, HFN hard carry, with Chaos Esports taking the series 2-0 into the major. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. What a hype way to end the series. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all here, and I appreciate you watching as you see Chaos go through the closed qualifiers into the grand scheme of things. They are in the major, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, there's no more games for Chaos Esports today, as they get to go celebrate, as they are now attending the major within Stockholm. They are attending the Dreamleague Major Season 11 officially. But with that being said, for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if my yelling became very inaudible, but I was very excited at that period of time. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time for some more Dota 2 action. It's Party PD, signing off. Hey, what a fantastic cast. I hope you really enjoyed that, and God knows I did. But if you want to see more, we got plenty of casts lined up in our playlist on YouTube. So make sure you go and check those out. Make sure to drop a follow, like, subscribe, so on and so forth. And we will see you next time for some more Dota action. Bye-bye.